does. How's it going? I'm going trash picking. You wanna come? Now, I know for a fact there are a couple good pieces in here. Brass doorknobs. Those are always a bit fiddly. We'll take this one. But they're not like particularly great. They're fine. Oh. A bed frame. Yep. Steel is the meal. That'll do. Well, that actually worked out great. I wasn't filming this part, but as I was about to leave, the owner of the house came by and was like, "What do you think you're doing?" He didn't sound like that. What am I doing that for? He was worried I was dumping stuff into his bin, and I explained I was doing the exact opposite, and that I was looking for metal. And then he hooked it up with more metal. We've got a few extra pieces. I did not put that in there. I don't know how that got in there. But a little bit of extra steel is cool, but this thing is the real unit. Look at that. Nice aluminum chunky bars, but it's not about the aluminum. This is a tonneau cover. Yes. Interlocking aluminum plates, but a roll-out cover you attach to your truck. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to install it or not. I'll have to check the size and see if it's designed for this, but I don't know if a rollout tonneau cover is really the fit for me. That's a decision I'll have to make. It would be a shame to scrap it. I'll check its condition, its function, make sure I've got all the parts. I know I don't have the key for it, because it would definitely be worth more selling. However, that is not all. We've got one more thing. I got to go back there today because he's got something even better for us. How about that, eh? Yeah. Now, those were not free, okay? I ended up buying these from him. I told him, well, he asked me if I knew anybody who would want to buy the stock rims from a Chevy Silverado. And I didn't really know anybody who would buy them. They're in all right shape. He's been trying to sell them for a little while and just didn't get any bites. Everybody just kept dickering him down to basically nothing. But I told him that, you know, I'm interested in any rims I can find for scrap metal, and he should be able to get, they're worth about $15 each in scrap metal, so don't sell them for any less than $60. And he told me he'd sell them to me for $40 if I wanted to take them for scrap. So sure, so I bought these for $40. Now that might be a bit of a risk. I'm not actually sure, because last time I brought aluminum rims in, I was kind of disappointed. It didn't get as much as I thought they were going to. I think it was actually closer to 40, but these are thicker and heavier. So I'm fairly confident I can get $60 for those, otherwise I wouldn't have grabbed them. But it's a bit of a risk, so this is a bit of an adventure. And I also noticed he had a whole stack of batteries, so he just straight up gave me that one. And this. This is an emergency thingy you mount on the front of your truck. It's got the you know, charging jump start thingy and a winch. I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with that yet. I've wanted to install bull bars on the front of this thing, but I'm not really at a point where I can spend all my money on toys right now. We've still got a few. We're not quite there yet. There's things to take care of. Maybe we'll talk about that sometime. But what we're talking about right now is scrap, and today looks good because we are doing a run with the batteries and the rims. Yes, it's the good stuff, but we need more stuff. You know where we can find more stuff? Right there. You know, I never thought my adventures in scrap would lead me to collecting a literal truckload of metal paint cans, but that's what happened. And you know what? Huge shout out to Maddie and Sujit, who actually mentioned this channel to Chris, which is the whole reason why this connection was made. So it's because of you guys. Honestly, sharing videos and like just sharing things with people who might not otherwise find it. That is the most valuable way you could help a content creator by far. So you guys really helped me out with that, and I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you, Maddie, Sujit, MVPs for sure. Now, Chris actually mentioned there was another piece around here, but we don't have any space for anything else. Also, the scrapyards are not full right now. So, I mean, open. The scrapyards are not open right now. So, I think we're gonna have to hang out in the morning. Chris, what's up? This guy never goes home. I'll see you guys in the morning.
Look at all those cans.
Check those out. I wish those were mine.
Well, they could crush them like that too.
They're actually unloading them the last time I was here, and there's no way you would get a deposit on those because they didn't even have the tops attached. They had like pallets of them stacked high. I don't know where those came from or why they were never actually used bottling, but so they were definitely just aluminum scrap, nowhere near what I would have gotten for them if they actually had their caps on. Anyway, let's see how we do.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Not that. That's auto
This
cast.
is why you have to watch me.
I'm sorry. I need to ask the guy if the bed frames are prepared steel or not. We'll find out in a sec.
What else? This?
Yeah.
This? That was really bad.
Yeah. My favorite part, the discus.
How are you so strong?
It's not, you gotta put your body into it. You gotta, here. You gotta
Put my body
do like,
into something.
you just hold it and then rotate your body to get the,
More like stop sign.
yeah.
That's better.
I was worried you were gonna hit me in the teeth.
Stop.
They actually have cameras that see everything you do here. After unloading an entire pile like that one time, I went in, the lady told me, you really don't have to do that. Like, we're just gonna use the loader and shove them all into a pile anyway, so like, it's fine. You can just drop them on the ground. I'm still gonna do it. Well, we've had the kids. $34. It's not too shabby. Steel's coming down a little bit for us. We got 7 cents a pound on shred. That's down a cent, which doesn't sound like much, but when you're talking about hundreds of pounds, that's a large percentage, isn't it? And then prep is at 95, so it's down 9.5, and cast iron is 9.5. We got 6.65 out of, well, I guess it's almost closer to $1 than $2 for each of those, but they were smaller ones. More? More?
More?
More.
More.
Is that worth anything? It's all aluminum, but then it's foam core. We should probably find out, eh? I mean, 30 pounds of breakage in one easy stop. Can't really argue with that. Quiet as a mouse.
Stop.
I don't know what these are, but we're gonna find out. Probably aluminum.
Oh boy.
It's actually pretty
That's,
cool.
yeah, I was gonna say that's cute.
Somebody would for sure buy that. We might have to take that too. This is a legit painting. This is actually painted.
Oh, that's pretty.
It is, isn't it?
Oh, so's that one.
These are also actual paintings. Oof. What's that? It's heavy. Ooh.
What is it?
Some kind of pump. Oh, shit.
What'd you find?
I need that. That's what we want.
What are this?
Copper.
Oh.
It's just like another one.
Alright.
That's some weight.
Here, let me grab it. Leave no scrap behind.
Look at the size of that chunk of brass. Copper and brass. We just made like 50 bucks. All right. Leave it better than you found it.
Leave it better than you found it. How dare you almost forget? Are you going to grab that pot plant? Plant pot. I know what I'm saying.
This is what caught my eye, because it looks pretty cool. But I don't think there's anything. Oh. Those are actually. These are Fordham bits. Oh, yeah. Check it out. We got diamond tip drill bits for the Dremel. These are expensive as heck. Yes.
We love to see it.
We got some double-sided tape, also very expensive for the good stuff. I don't know what these are. They usually have a precious metal connector. That's a big bag of zip ties. Solder. Lead-free. Not lead-free. A universal power plug. Dope!
Christmas.
Ooh, another one of those. You know that feeling when you're watching a video and one of the clips doesn't have any sound because the microphone messed up on the camera? Yeah, it's one of those moments. Just imagine some crashes and some bangs, and I'm just nattering on about how exciting it is to bring in the rims and the batteries, and looking forward to finding out if the $40 bet on picking up these rims is gonna pay off. Yeah. Spoiler alert, it totally does. Okay, turns out Empire, best price in town again. Let's go, you guys. But how good? Let's find out. Where are we at? Batteries, 280 pounds, 35 cents a pound. 98 bucks. Aluminum rims, 152 pounds. These are higher than I thought. They're at 95 cents up here, which is good, because other places I called were 60 something.
Something like that. I don't remember. I'm sorry.
We got $144 for rims. So I would say the $40 investment paid off. Now, of course, we got to subtract the smaller ones, but those were maybe 40% or less, actually, because they were really light. So that's probably 35% of the total weight of the total 152 pounds. So those big ones are like 100 pounds. It was like $100. Doubled our money. Nice. Now, I still want to see if I can get rid of that breakage because they didn't want it here, and I don't blame them. It's not high value, but who knows? I'll make some calls. But first, I need a refreshment.
That's a pound.
Oh, but I could bring it to you?
You could bring it, yep.
Okay, cool. All right, well, I'll bring it down and let you have a look at it.
Okay, sounds good.
Thanks so much. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Thanks. Bye.
I found a buyer for the foam core. I think. They might change their minds once they see it. It's not a great percentage, for sure. But it sounds like they might give me 10 cents a pound, so let's go find out. I made a mistake. I got too excited. I saw these and was like, hey, garage doors, those are made out of aluminum. And then I had to find someone who would buy them. And after calling 3 places, I did find one that was like, yeah, we'll give you dirty, which is what I wanted. I could take these to the steel yard, but it's like 50 pounds, maybe. Nah, we're just gonna recycle them for free in this free steel drop-off bin. I know that seems sacrilegious based on how we've spent our time today. But places are closing, the day is over, and this takes up a ton of space. Space that could be filled with something much more dense. Overall, though, this was a pretty good day. This is a pretty great adventure. We had, what do we have? Yeah, we got pretty close to 300 bucks, which is not that bad. We, sure, that wasn't all stuff that we found today, but I gotta clear stuff out. I felt a little bad killing those rims because I could have polished them, and I know some of you are probably thinking that same thing. But gotta clear some space. Gotta keep the flow going. It's important. And now we've got this empty truck, and we can fill it with treasures all over again. We had to move because Buddy needed to park there. I was in his way. Despite that last bit of a fail, but still, the pile of paint stuff was great. Not as much as the last time. But you can't argue with filling the truck that easily. And we found all those other treasures. What was that? The diamond drill bits are probably the most exciting part, but like an easy 50 bucks in brass and copper. And no full-on trash picking, bottle picking. Let me know if you missed that. It didn't fit in. We got stuff to do, lots of stuff to do, and it feels good to have the space back. Feels good to have some company too. Thanks for coming along. Always good to see you. Leave it better than you found it. Keep doing the thing.